Nothing says I love you like Groot holding a heart, standing next to a decapitated Groot on top of mushrooms. Come on down to the Antique Center. A lot of people don't realize that cherubs actually are capable of laying eggs, but they're really big. Come on down to the Antique Center. Everyone knows the best Santas are the framed Santas. Come on down to the Antique Center. A lot of people don't realize that the thinking Christ came far before the thinking man. Come on down to the Antique Center. Psst, I got a secret. Come on down to the Antique Center. It's a beautiful world. Just ask this frog. Come on down to the Antique Center. They said you couldn't combine a man's face, a pewter pitcher, and candles. They were wrong. Come on down to the Antique Center. Everyone knows the best cookies come in a mushroom cookie jar.
Psychedelic.
Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says something like this thing. Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Africa Savannah quite like a tin elephant covered in paper mache newspaper. Come on down to the Antique Center. Everyone knows if you really want to show the size of your belly, you got to take off your shoes. Come on down to the Antique Center. Does this scythe make my hair stand out? Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Christmas like angels playing horns in a bathtub full of bubbles, Christmas trees, and ornaments. Come on down to the Antique Center. You know, a lot of people point out some amazing things about this piece, but I think that one of the most amazing things is the shoes. Come on down to the Antique Center. A lot of people didn't understand how Noah could possibly hold all of the animals on the ark, but what they didn't realize is just how big the storage below decks were. Come on down to the Antique Center. You know, when you have guests coming over for Christmas, it's always important to remember to put out your best bowl of antlers. Come on down to the Antique Center. It was really tragic when one of the clowns accidentally swallowed one of the balloon animals. Come on down to the Antique Center. They said you couldn't combine a rooster, a gourd, and the American flag. They were wrong. Come on down to the Antique Center. This is what happens when you skip both arm day and leg day. Come on down to the Antique Center. There's only one thing that's more classy than a plate with a picture of a hot dog and mustard on it, and that's a baby's head on top of a candle holder. Come on down to the Antique Center. You know, when you're posing your doll with its red canary, big black hat, and rope, just make sure it has a really good manicure. Come on down to the Antique Center. A lot of people think that fanny packs really jumped the shark once they entered the sequence phase. But I don't know. I think that was some of the best works. Come on down to the Antique Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war sculpture. Come on down to the Antique Center. A lot of people don't remember that Uncle Sam kind of really let himself go in the later years. Come on down to the Antique Center. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the most abstract beaver. Come on down to the Antique Center. One of the rarest Beanie Babies, the barfing toucan. Come on down to the Antique Center.
Finally, I was looking for a place to put all my garlic, mushrooms, and basil. This is perfect. Come on down to the Antique Center.
They said you couldn't combine an angel, a vampire, and a candle holder and put it on a figurehead. They were wrong. Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Native American quite like a teepee teapot. Come on down to the Antique Center. They said you couldn't combine stamps, cats, and a clock. They were wrong. Come on down to the Antique Center. What do you think of my new cookie jar? I'm not so sure. Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Christmas like a flocked rattan deer. Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Nutcracker like a teapot. Come on down to the Antique Center.
And yet, history would say they are very, very good friends. Come on down to the Antique Center.
Nothing says creative writing like a double-hoofed inkwell. Come on down to the Antique Center. Nothing says Christmas like a stoned bear. Come on down to the Antique Center. Behind every great general is a giant Mountie. Come on down to the Antique Center. Everyone remembers that famous comedy duo, Booze and Brandy? Come on down to the Antique Center.
What they don't tell you is that Captain America is sometimes a furry. Come on down to the Antique Center.
A lot of people don't remember the year that Santa Claus amassed his giant nutcracker army. Come on down to the Antique Center. Some of the best jester bears are made out of carpet scraps. Come on down to the Antique Center. Everyone knows the best portable TVs came with a carrying chain. Come on down to the Antique Center. These butterflies make my eyes stand out. It's hard to tell from here. I can't take much more of this. Come on down to the Antique Center.